Hey, I'm Laura Hanson and I am a certified high performance coach, and I want to answer the number one question that I get asked, and that is, what makes a great coach? Now, this is an absolutely phenomenal question because people want to know that they can trust their coach, and they want to know that their coach has what it takes in order to lead them through whatever challenges and difficulties that they're experiencing in their personal life and their professional life. So I love getting the opportunity to answer this question for you. What I believe makes a great coach is curiosity in people, meaning somebody who loves studying human behavior, whether that's maybe they've taken an approach of social work, or they have studied history, studied anthropology and ethnocentrism. They understand how different perspectives play a role into human behavior, human thinking, and human growth. What I also believe makes a great coach is someone who genuinely cares about people. That means somebody who is interested in other people to the point of other people interest them. They are zoned in, they're dialed in, they are engaged with what their client is saying because they want to learn, they want to hear perspective from their client. And when they're doing this listening, they're so dialed in that they know, hey, look, I'm bringing with me to this session everything that I've studied and everything that I've seen before, and listening for what is it that the client believes. Because the fascinating thing about the way we speak is that we share what's on our mind without even understanding that that is what we're doing. So things like our limiting beliefs, that's such a popular phrase today, right? Our limiting beliefs come out in the way we speak. So a great coach listens for these things. So when somebody says, man, I just had to do that because that's what a good husband does, then a coach might say, well, how is that true? How do you know that's what a great husband does? What is a great husband? Have you ever taken time to think about that? And this is just one example, but I bring it up because so often we get caught up in speaking these things that are common language without understanding or processing, hey, I haven't taken a second to really define what I think makes a great husband. And I'm trying to fit this role or fill these shoes of husbands that I've seen and learned about throughout my whole entire life. But what does that really mean to me? And what does that mean to my partner? What does that look like? And this whole understanding, or the generating of awareness, allows a person to open up new dialogue with people in their lives. It allows them to see new ways of living that are unique and authentic to them and consistent with the way that makes them feel good, that makes them feel confident, and that makes them want to be engaged in their life rather than feeling like, oh, I gotta play this role again. I don't wanna do that. And so all of this wraps back around to a coach is somebody who has experience in talking with many different people to realize, hey, this person that I'm with right now might not realize they have options, because a lot of times we get so caught up in doing life our way that we don't look around to see that other people are doing things differently. And it's not to say that their way is right and our way is wrong, but it's just nice to say that, hey, there are different options. And if I'm not happy with the option and the role that I'm playing right now, I can shift it and I can switch it. So a great coach listens, a great coach really genuinely cares and opens up a world of opportunity and possibility for their client. Now, the third thing is the communication ability, right? This is huge because a great coach has got to be able to articulate what it is that they are hearing from their client, and also has to be able to communicate it effectively in a way that their client understands them. So I may say something to client John, and John may understand exactly what I'm saying. Now, I could go into the next session and pose the same question to Sue, and Sue may be like, I have no idea what you're saying. Those words don't resonate. This means nothing to me. So it's not on me to say, well, sorry, Sue, that's Go figure it out on your own. No, no, no. This is where the challenge comes in for me. And this is where it gets so exciting because I get to learn how to change my communication to help Sue out. Because my role is to help all of my clients out where they're at based on the way they see the world. And so communication is huge because the language that we use has got to be specific enough to create this level of understanding so that way growth can be made. And so something that I love hearing from my clients is that I'm always asking questions that they have never considered before. I'm constantly hearing, wow, that's a really good question. And then I get that sideways cock in the head and that look into the distance that's like, I have never even considered that before. How did you? And I'm like, I've just been listening to you. You've been giving me everything. I am just here to repeat back to you what you're saying, but in a way that you really hear it to give it that context. So again, the 3 things that I think make not only a great coach, but a phenomenal coach is having curiosity in people, caring for people, and being able to communicate effectively. Again, my name is Laura Hanson. I am a certified high performance coach, and I would love to be able to know more about you and your story. So head over to my website, lauraghanson.com, and explore more about coaching and see when the right time for you to get started with me would be. All right, from now forward, continue to live your life full of confidence, fully engaged, and full of joy because your freedom is infinite in this lifetime. Take care.